The crimson emergency lights bathed the bridge of the Velkera in an ominous glow as Commander Zixtar's 3 eyes widened in absolute horror. His subordinate, Officer stood trembling before him, clutching a small, furry earth creature that purred contentedly in his 4-fingered grasp. "Tell me," Zixtar hissed through his mandibles, "that you did not just abduct a Terran feline from the human settlement." Krell's skin flushed a sickly green. I thought it was just a simple biological specimen, Commander. The database said they were common domesticated animals. I didn't think, you didn't think." Zixtar's roar echoed through the ship's corridors. "Do you have an idea what you've done? Which human did you steal this from?" "A female named Eva Rodriguez," Krell whispered. "She runs the hydroponics bay on Station Kepler 442. But sir, it's just a pet." Surely Zixtar collapsed into his command chair, all 3 of his legs giving out simultaneously. "We're dead. We're all dead." "Do you know who Eva Rodriguez's partner is?" Krell shook his head, the cat orange tabby with white paws beginning to squirm in his grip. "Liam Chen. The Liam Chen. The human who single-handedly held off a Crithian war fleet for 6 hours using nothing but a cargo hauler and what he called spite. The same human who negotiated the Treaty of Andromeda by refusing to leave the negotiation table for 43 days until everyone agreed to his terms. The man who once walked into a black hole's event horizon to rescue his crew and came back out because, and I quote, "I wasn't done yet." The cat meowder sounds so innocent, yet in that moment it felt like a death knell. Krell's skin turned completely white. "Oh no, no. But that's not even the worst part," Zixtar continued, pulling up his datapad with shaking appendages. "Do you know what humans are capable of when you harm something they love? There's an entire section in the Galactic Council's Human Relations Manual about it. Chapter 17. Never, under any circumstances, harm a human's companion animal." He projected the text onto the main screen. Krell read aloud, his voice cracking. "Humans possess an ecological bonding mechanism with other species that defies logical explanation. When this bond is threatened, humans have demonstrated capacity for sustained campaigns of retribution that can last generations. See Case Study 4472, The Beagle Incident, where human colonial marines pursued Zarkon pirates across 17 star systems for 8.3 standard years after the abduction of a single canine. Casualty count, 47,000 pirates. Human casualties, 23. None directly combat-related. The cat whose name tag read Mr. Whiskers yawned, revealing tiny fangs. "Get the communication array online," Zixtar ordered. "Now, we need to return this creature before..." Bishop shuddered. Once, twice, then the entire vessel lurched sideways as something massive locked onto their hull with a thunderous clang. "Commander," the sensor officer's voice was panicked. "We're being boarded. It's a single human craft. A personal shuttle. It's burning through our hull with..." "Sir, our sensors say it's a standard construction plasma torch modified to run at 300% capacity." Zixtar's translator picked up a transmission on all frequencies. A male human voice, calm but carrying an undercurrent of absolute fury that made everyone on the bridge freeze. "Well, this is Liam Chen. You have 30 seconds to return Mr. Whiskers unharmed, or I start venting your ship section by section. Ava's crying right now. I don't like it when Eva cries. Return the feline." Zixtar screamed at Krell. "Run. The airlock. Now." Krell bolted from the bridge, cradling Mr. Whiskers, like his life depended on it because it absolutely did. The cat, seemingly oblivious to the chaos, had begun purring again. A low rumble that sounded like distant thunderdot. Another transmission. 20 seconds. "I've bypassed your security on Deck 3. I'm currently in your armory. Nice plasma rifles. Inferior design though. The trigger guard is too small for proper grip stability." Zixtar watched in horror as their security feeds showed a single human moving through their ship like a force of nature. Liam Chen was tall for his species, dressed in a simple flight suit, with dark hair and eyes that seemed to burn with purpose, even through the grainy video. He moved with terrifying efficiency, not even bothering to draw a weapon. He didn't need to. 3 of Zixtar's security officers had already surrendered just from making eye contact with him. 10 seconds. "I'm outside your engineering bay. Is that a Velkaran Mark 7 reactor? Those have a design flaw in the coolant system. One well-placed strike to the secondary intake valve, and the whole thing goes critical." "Interesting, Krell. Where are you? Zixtar's voice cracked across the intercom. Airlock. I'm at the airlock. Krell's voice came back, gasping. The ship shuddered again as another section was breached. Liam's voice came through, slightly out of breath but still controlled. 5 seconds. I'm now in your medical bay. You know, you really should store your sedatives in a locked cabinet. Anyone could just. We have your cat. Zixtar screamed into the com. Airlock 7. We're returning him. Please. Silence. For a moment, the entire ship held its breath. Then, Airlock 7. I'm on my way. Mr. Whiskers better not have a single whisker out of place. 3 minutes later, Krell stood in Airlock 7, holding Mr. Whiskers at arm's length, as if the cat were made of antimatter. The outer door cycled open, and Liam Chen stepped through, his expression softening the instant he saw the orange tabby. Hey buddy, Liam said gently. Taking the cat with surprising tenderness, Mr. Whiskers immediately began purring louder, rubbing his face against Liam's chin. Did the scary aliens frighten you? Liam looked up at Krell, and the Velcran officer felt his blood freeze. You made Eva cry. She loves this cat more than anything in the galaxy. More than me, probably, though I'm okay with that. Mr. Whiskers is a very good boy. I'm sorry, Krell whimpered. I didn't know. Now you do, Liam interrupted. He turned to leave, then paused. Tell your commander that I'm filing an official complaint with the Galactic Council. But since you returned Mr. Whiskers unharmed, I won't pursue other remedies. This time, as Liam walked back to his shuttle, Mr. Whiskers meowing contentedly in his arms, Krell slumped against the wall in relief. The com crackled. Zixtar's voice. Krell, when you return to the bridge, you're cleaning waste recycling units for the next standard year, and you're attending every mandatory human cultural sensitivity training session the Council offers. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. From his shuttle, Liam sent one final message. See you at the poker game Thursday. Zix, and tell your crew, humans don't fight for territory or resources. We fight for each other. Remember that. The Velcra limped back to port, its crew forever changed. And Mr. He went home to Eva, who cried happy tears and gave him 17 treats, which was 14 more than usual. But nobody was counting Dot in the human settlements bar that evening. Liam sat beside Eva, Mr. Whiskers purring on her lap. A young ensign approached nervously. Sir, they say you threatened to blow up an entire alien ship over a cat. Liam smiled, stroking Mr. Whiskers behind the ears. Not just a cat. Family. And you'd do the same, wouldn't you? The ensign looked at the contented feline, then at Ava's relieved smile, and nodded. Yeah, I would. That's what makes us human, Liam said softly. We love fiercely. We protect what's ours. And we never, ever give up on the ones we care about. Mr. Whiskers meowed in agreement. Throughout the galaxy, the story spread. An update was added to the Galactic Council's Human Relations Manual. Chapter 17, in bold, underlined text. Seriously, do not touch their cats. We cannot stress this enough.